All right, I think I got it. I hope the YouTube stream doesn't explode because it's giving me some weird error that I've never gotten before, and I've literally never changed any of my settings. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, so why don't we do you have any save files that are like prepped for your G3? Okay. Do you know what your DA usually is when you get to G3? Are you usually like rank 6 situation? Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm kind of between practicing G3 versus just having you start a run and then we can kind of go like segment by segment. I want to make sure that whatever method we use is something that you feel like you will benefit from. So would you rather start by just kind of combing through the run or like your current PB, or would you rather just start up a run and then we can kind of walk through it as we go? Okay. Why don't we why don't we have you fire up the game and then I'll watch it through your stream and then we can kind of see how you do things and then I'll take notes. And we can go from there because I want to see as well, like, you know, not only do you know the strats, but how do you respond to like different things that might happen? Sure. Sounds good. That's all right. I'll just watch it through the stream. I think it should only be a couple seconds, so. Actually, go ahead and share your screen. I'm realizing now that I want to be able to watch it and then not hear echo whenever we talk. Sorry. I can always just tab over to your stream whenever I need to look at your DA rank, so. All right, there we go. All right, let me pull that up. All right, hold on, chat. All right, whenever you're ready, buddy.
Are you okay? Wait here. I'll check it out. Don't come any closer!
Attention all citizens.
Yo, what's up, Cosmo? Hope you're doing well.
Can't stop. Gotta keep moving. It's like the end of the world. The police station. Almost there.
Oh my god. Good.
Good recovery there. I don't know if it's copium, but whenever I like go on that straightaway toward the gate, I usually just look up and that guy, that very last zombie, just like never, like he's just like AFK.
Bro, I did that too, but I feel like it's just I don't know, it didn't never work for me.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty unlikely that it would happen, but
Focus.
whatever is cozy for you there, I would say just go ahead and do whatever's comfortable.
Like that zombie is so weird because sometimes I feel like he grabs me when I'm a mile away, but sometimes he just sleeps. So I don't know if because I'm doing something different like before that section. But
It could be that you're going wide around that other zombie.
yeah.
And a lot of that has to do with timing because that zombie's already like in the process of waking up when you come out onto the street. So if you're taking a wider line around the fat zombie and then you're going into the straightaway to get to the gate, that zombie is having more time to activate. But at the same time, like if you're not wanting to run the risk that that first zombie is going to hit you, which could be pretty nasty early on in the run, you're not necessarily wrong to take a safe strat there, if that makes sense. So I would say what you did there is totally fine. Just be careful is all I would say. Because it's all timing.
I don't know if I can be closer there, but
I wouldn't get too close because if you get knocked back there, that can get pretty dicey.
So nobody knows what caused this?
I do think having clean movement will be important, but I would say for stuff like that, it's better to err on the side of caution. The only advice I would give there is, like, I know this is just movement here, but you can definitely hug the walls a little bit closer. It doesn't seem like a lot, but like you're talking about like 0.1, 0.2 seconds on each of these lines that you're taking. That can add up to quite a bit over the course of the run. So that's all I'll really say there. But yeah, you can be a little tighter on the lines.
on the before the door, you mean? Like
Yeah, like when you're doing those like straightaways and then into the quick turns, you tend to go a little bit wide. But the more you hug those walls, the more time you'll save. But I do like that you're like when you turn the corners without a quick turn, I do like that you kind of go a little bit more left, which is what you want, or right, I guess, depending on which way you're turning. Because for whatever reason, if you just like 90-degree turn the camera, Claire doesn't go to the angle as fast, but you're already doing that, so you're looking pretty good there.
I just saw, I don't remember who, but I just saw some runners do that, so I'm just trying to like copy whatever like the top runners are doing.
Yeah, you're doing good on that. Nice.
Stairs gate's also probably one of my bigger issues.
What about it are you struggling with?
What was that?
Like mainly the aim, like your camera has to be on the right side whenever you use stairs gates, and I feel like I'm just getting the bad stairs gates instead of the good ones.
Gotcha. Yeah, you don't even have to go very far to the right at all. Like you can literally just aim to the right like 1 pixel.
Oh, really?
I'm on my way.
Yeah, like just barely nudge to the right and you'll be fine.
Let's see. Tried to some medallions, but still not there yet.
I still struggle with the medallion, so you're not alone. You know about the tool?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
The palm, no. Is that Joydern or palm? I can't remember.
Joydern.
Maybe Joydern.
Hey, Marvin.
Why mouse mean?
This is bad. I've got zombies everywhere.
So one tip I would give you there,
Are you there?
this is just mostly preference, but I actually will like drag my mouse into the empty space where I want the pistol to go. And then that way you're already like on the row to discard the key, and you can do that menu just a little bit faster without having to like micromanage where you're dropping the pistol.
Oh.
You don't have to do it that way, but I found, because I used to do it the same way that you do it, and I found that I was doing that menu way faster by like holding the left mouse button in the empty space and then trading the empty space with the pistol rather than the other way around.
Let's see. I'll definitely need to practice that. Fuck, man.
Gotta love it when the game steals your input. What does the menuing do exactly? It's just a little bit faster if you kind of have a system in place on how you're gonna perform the menus, that's all. Another tip I would recommend whenever you've got like your sort of system in place for how, like where your inventory is set up, I would actually recommend using the arrow keys on your keyboard to select your items. And
One problem.
What's that?
I don't have any key, like the arrow keys.
Oh, you don't have arrow keys.
I'm 60% keyboard.
Okay, that makes sense. You can use WASD as well. I do that situationally, but I would say that if you're not comfortable doing that, then just don't worry about it. That's totally fair though.
This is what I'm doing. This kind of look at this line. This line I've been doing like the whole tourney. Oh shit. But it feels like it makes the liquor less aggressive for some reason.
This liquor can definitely be a bit of a problem, so if it works for you, I would say go for it. can go a little more to the left and still get the prompt on that medallion, by the way.
You can?
Yep. Yeah, for whatever reason, like Leon and Claire's ability to interact with stuff is really far whenever you're like lateral to it.
Oh.
So yeah, you can take that line probably another 10 degrees to the left and still get the prompt and be closer to the door.
That is huge. I did not know that.
It was a good puzzle. Yeah, watch and learn, Cosmo. Watch and learn.
I have set my activation point on the keyboard so low, so sometimes if I even breathe at my keys, it just...
Leads underground.
Yeah, I mean, you don't
turn
have
off
to like move forward when you do those medallions, like in between each interact. It's better to like double input there and just try to like open the thing as quickly as you can.
Okay.
And that's another situation where like you can interact with the medallions laterally if you take like a slightly more angle to the left there, just like you can with the unicorn medallion.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
I really want like a 845 secret room, but
That would be good.
Words ain't gonna cut it. This thing's gotta go down.
That was a really good G1, dude. Nice.
that's probably my best one.
Yeah, no,
Was that 14 slashes?
that
or
angle was
15?
perfect. You kind of started like sort of at like a 45 and then you squared up in the second part of the fight. That's exactly how you want to do it. That was good, man.
That's probably my best fight, man.
Yeah, 15's great. Honestly, as long as you get 17 or less,
So,
call it good.
what's your mom like?
It's a very insignificant amount of time that there's a lot of other things that could go wrong that as long as you feel confident with those, a 17/G1 is not the end of the world.
Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon. So, where
I grabbed the safety pouch, so I can grab the herb.
Okay.
Worked with my mom, but
I probably think that's,
Wow.
at least in my opinion, maybe a wise choice to grab that pouch.
Yeah, it only takes a couple of seconds. I would say your confidence is going to play a big role in whether or not you feel the need for that pouch, because there is a lot of heals in the run, but without that pouch, you might be running for 20 seconds in danger before you can get it.
No.
I don't think the DA goes up with the pouch now, but taking the extra heals, yes, it does.
This key, man, I always fuck up this key.
That seemed okay to me. You might be able to let go just a little bit sooner.
Sooner? Fuck.
This looks fine.
Oh.
Nice.
Shotgun it later, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a little dicey in the second half there, but you did fine on that. When you turn that corner for that last liquor, it's like a full step or so past the corner before the aggro happens. So you can almost do a full quick turn there before you want to aim like back towards the wall.
So I can go even.
You can go just
like
a smidge further than that, yeah. So that way you're not like walking and backpedaling for like 2 or 3 seconds. But again, I mean, if you want to err on the side of caution, like how you did that was totally fine.
Doors in these games are also a bit weird.
Yeah.
Like you have to be in a certain angle on every door.
For some of the more finicky doors, I would recommend just, it's kind of like a quick turn, but you don't have to use the pistol. You can just let go of W and then like tap A right here, and then you'll kind of glide through the door.
Line. Only concern, I have 1 bullet now. Oh, probably should have picked up those bullets.
There is a pack of ammo right before Mr. X up here. You could grab that.
There is?
Yeah, it's on the bench right outside.
Oh, here?
Nope. Keep going. It's off to the right of the door when you turn here.
There.
Here you go.
Jesus, stay back!
You can do an extra stair skate usually when you get to that like last couple of stairs.
Last? Okay.
Yeah, you can do like, I've noticed a few times it's happened where you've kind of gotten into a walking animation on the last couple stairs there, so yeah, you're more than good to do an extra stair skate on the stairs there.
My biggest weakness. Like, I have no idea how many I should be doing. How to actually... Oh my god.
That was good. Good handling there.
My inventory is a bit budget, but usually I have that on my... I just have to press S on that.
Mm-hmm.
But... Oh shit.
Nice.
That was
good recovery there.
Oh, I missed this there.
Some of the like pathing here is like really narrow, so
yeah.
To avoid that sort of like weird thing where you like keep going in the wrong direction thing, you can do a quick turn without aiming.
You can?
Yep, so just let go of W and then press A or D. It works really well in this room too when you get to the top of these stairs.
I'll try it. Oh, I fucked it up.
Yeah, try it again on the way back. Same thing here with the lateral interact. You can actually get up to this gear without like that very quick like walking animation if you go a little further to the right. There you go, nice.
That was way smoother. I thought in the wrong spot.
Yeah, whenever you're
Nothing
approaching
with it.
interacts, when you're like, when you need to like turn at the same time, those lateral approaches are really, really useful.
The lateral?
Yeah, where you like go towards the interact at like an angle to get the earlier prompt.
Oh.
Like with the unicorn medallion and the secret room and all that stuff. Because a lot of times what'll happen is you'll get like a walking animation because you're like walking straight into it, whereas if you go at the 45, you get the earlier interact and you stay in the running animation. And you're already going in the direction that you need to go. I can show you some clips after this run to kind of explain what I mean.
Yeah. I'll be missing. It's a bit hard to like concentrate and talk. Sorry if oh,
No, you're good.
I fucked that up.
All good. Yeah, the arrow keys work really, really good for this puzzle here.
And this section, man, dude.
Where's that?
This puzzle is something, man.
Mm-hmm. The best advice I can give you is to memorize the order on that very first cube that you move to the third row.
It's to memorize. Oh, okay.
Because when you do that, you can see it like right away and know how many moves you are, and then while you've already committed to that, you can look at the other two cubes that are on the left. Which you'll have to adjust cube 4 as well, but it just gives you a little more of a buffer when you already know how many moves away you are. You did well on that, though.
I heard people say that you can like pause in the cutscene.
Yeah, you can. I don't know if it's going to be allowed for the tournament, though.
I mean, it won't help. It wouldn't help me because I don't have the brain capacity to like see the solution. I have to place the last cube down to see actually what the solution is.
Right.
I don't have enough experience yet, so.
Oh no, it's him.
And this part doesn't actually matter how fast you are, right? Because
Yep, it's completely auto-scroller. Yep.
Go
Yeah, Spicy Bacon. We're coaching Smoked Shrek. He is actually a member of our community, and it just so happened that we were assigned together for the tournament, so super exciting.
It's all over now. Doors locked. Where are you? Show yourself. I know you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
Oh god, oh god.
Little bitch has gotta be here somewhere. God damn it!
I can't see your inputs on screen. Do you normally like shift boost in and out of cutscenes and stuff?
I'm gonna tell you a secret now. I can't see the difference if I'm shift boosting or not.
Okay.
I don't know the difference.
I can show you after this run.
Last fucking chance.
Is it when she like stutter walks or is it when it's,
Typically,
like,
if it
smooth?
looks like she like lurches forward, it means you didn't get the shift boost. Usually,
Oh,
if you get it, you'll usually like as you fade out of the cutscene, you'll already be running.
so how those two mixed up then?
It doesn't save a ton of time, but it can definitely, it definitely adds up to a few seconds over the course of the run.
No. It's like a free time save if you can actually do it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not really a penalty if you don't get it per se. Like, it's not like if you don't fail, you're going to lose like 5 seconds or whatever.
No.
So I would definitely recommend starting to get in the habit of it. The challenge with it is that every single one is different, but you can do it in a lot of places. You can do it like not just with cutscenes, but you can also do it like anytime you unlock a door, for instance. And so that's where it really adds up.
Good to see you again,
Or you
Claire.
can do it out of like the inventory and stuff too, or?
Not usually out of the inventory, but anytime you have like cutscene-esque things.
Okay.
So like, yeah, unlocking doors, I believe like when you use the jack handle, stuff like that, whenever it like kind of like the camera changes and it's showing you like something happening.
No.
Any of that type of stuff.
Should I take the punch right now, or should I?
Blighted, this is standard. I would, since you have the extra heal and you haven't taken any other damage.
Doesn't that make like the boss dogs like really toxic then?
I mean, it shouldn't, depending on what your strats are. But I would take it because you're having a DA issue, and this is a way to make sure that your DA ends up a little lower.
Does he actually take more DA than a regular zombie bite, or is it the same?
It's based on how much damage you take, so it should be, I think it's like 150 damage or something that the punch does. So it should drop you, I believe it's 1 point per health, I think. So it should drop you however much damage you took. You're getting so many crits today, holy smokes.
Yeah, bro, I have no, bro.
Looks like the only way forward.
That's a lot.
I had a run out the other day.
Hey Alice, hope
Where I
you're doing
like
well.
critted like Eleanor, and I critted the guy with the vest before the detonator. I
Nice.
thought that was pretty weird, but that is a pretty weird piece too. I swear I'm not cheating.
I think the handgun has like a 5% chance to crit. It's not like super, super low. But yeah, it is kind of wild.
If this zombie, this dog lunges it towards me, that's the best like RNG, right?
I mean, it's definitely the most, like the easiest one to avoid. But when he's AFK, technically it's faster because you don't have to adjust your line.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so you're not doing the shot manip strat there.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know how you do it. Like, I don't know what's the strat. I know you shoot the bus.
Yeah, it's like right before you get on the bus, if you shoot the like top middle of it, it'll make sure that that zombie dog doesn't hit you.
Hello? I have the
You don't have to do it. It's not like, you know, if you're taking the extra heal, you probably don't need to do that strat. It's kind of one of those things where just managing your stuff. Yeah, it's pretty consistent.
Okay. Maybe I'll just learn that for the tournament. It wouldn't hurt, right?
Yeah, the only time it ends up not working is if you take too long on the bus, which, assuming you don't miss the shot
Sherry, I'll be right there.
when you go to shoot the zombie, it should be fine.
Okay.
Go, go,
Which enemy is the
go.
most random or unpredictable? Definitely the dogs.
Claire, it's behind you. Don't stop.
So then I kind of fucked up the stairs kit.
No, I think you're fine.
Go, go, go. Sherry, like shit. Literally.
Stone man.
Table fun. Here?
Let's see if I crit this one too, man. I missed.
Still made it through. We'll take it.
Hold on, Sherry. I'll be right there.
This next shot is probably the worst shot in my game, like in the game, in my opinion. Like that,
Yeah, it's a little dicey. There's a way to do it without shooting at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's tight. It's really tight.
Let's see if I can hit this shot.
Nice.
And I see some runners, they shoot this guy's legs off. But I don't know, I don't think that's worth it.
I don't think so
Or
either.
is it worth it?
I think you run too much risk of the other guy catching up to you, and the lines to get around those guys are not too bad.
I feel like he kind of maybe screws up the DA too.
It can, yeah. Definitely can.
That was a weird line. Here. I probably should have shot that guy maybe.
No, that's actually great right there. You can shoot right here at the floor, which it's not 100% consistent, but it does help bait the zombies when you come back.
You can shoot the floor here?
It's before you come down here. It's like when you're like crossing the bottom of the stairs to come down here. Like you climb up the ledge and then you get past those zombies, and it's like right when you're near the bottom of the steps.
Let's see. This is probably like, except the bosses, this is probably my worst part. Not this part, but the one after the plugs. I feel like this part is actually pretty free.
Yeah, that method of going through is not too bad. You can do the other way where you like shoot him and then he swims away, similar to how Leon does it, but it's a little riskier. It is slightly faster though, probably about a second or two faster. Yo Mags, what's up? Michael, welcome in. Sebastian, good to see you. How goes the game? Well, I'm not playing, but so far Shrek's doing really well. Yeah, so when you drop down this ledge up here, hold the right mouse button and like kind of look in the direction of the G-adult here. There you go.
Did you see it? Did you know he was gonna spit babies before he actually did it? You know, like,
So
recognized that
it's
animation?
not 100% consistent, but yes, it's a minute.
Because I practiced that on autosaves, and it doesn't feel like it works on autosave. Or am I just
Yeah,
being crazy?
autosaves are always like super jank.
Oh no.
You're fine. Yep.
I feel like that ledge is like kind of a jig sometimes. Try and jump down and he won't jump down. You're good.
Yeah, that's definitely a really consistent way of getting through. And we can kind of discuss risk tolerance a little bit once we get through this run.
There again, the crit.
Yeah.
How is that cheating?
Yeah, this is like the insane crit run, which is probably not necessarily a good thing because I think that's gonna make your DA shoot up further, but I could be wrong. I don't actually know how crits affect DA. I wasn't watching your SRT at that time.
Let's see. Crit decrease DA?
That's interesting, Pom.
All right, Sherry. On my way.
Oh, I almost forgot to equip the grenade there. I fucked up. I usually go middle, left, right.
Should have known you wouldn't die. Have I got a surprise for you?
You can go a little earlier for that button.
A little earlier.
A little bit earlier, yep. Yeah, because that button, when that button comes available, you want to hit it like, you want to hit that button as soon as it becomes available, otherwise you're getting time loss.
This is taking forever.
Because everything from the time that the crane's going back and the button's on cooldown is auto-scroller, so you want to like hit the button as soon as it becomes available. So I would maybe get over there a slash or two earlier and then finish up the damage when you get back.
Do you have counter slashes?
I look at the health bar usually. As long as he's at like under 60% usually, when the button comes online, you should be able to get the rest of the damage when you go back over to him after you hit the button.
Hold on, Sherry. You're gonna be fine.
Because he doesn't get up any earlier, so whatever slashes you didn't get when you go earlier to the button, you'll be able to get those when you come back.
We're almost there.
Yeah.
So I usually if he's at like 58 to 60% HP during that time, you're usually fine. Because it's like maybe 3 slashes to get him the rest of the way.
No.
Sometimes 4, but
I don't know if my DA is super high right now. I think so. 67,
yeah,
80.
you're a little high. Just a little bit, but
Probably won't. I don't think I can do the boss on.
I'm getting you treatment. Just hold on, Sherry.
I'd have to look at my clips and see what I'm normally at during this part, but I want to say I'm at like maybe 64. But keep in mind, you're higher because you have the extra heal. So that's going to be a big part of it. Picking up that extra heal is going to consistently make your DA higher than where you would normally be.
Enjoy your visit.
I'm actually surprised this run hasn't died, bro.
Yeah, you're doing great, man.
Oh.
So, with your DA being at rank 6, you are safe to avoid doing the shot there and just shooting him in the head when you come back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the problem is that shot manip doesn't always work. And sometimes he just aggroes anyways, and so then you end up wasting another shot. In this case, it worked for you just fine. But yeah, unfortunately, if it doesn't work, then you have to use another shot. Case in point.
Yeah. I had some RNG where he stands on the right side of the wall there.
Yeah, it's usually not too bad. I mean, again, it's going to be a risk tolerance type thing. Like, if you want to do the tournament at, like, complete safe strats, by all means, like, don't let me, you know, be the one to, like, I'm not going to force you to do any specific strat, right? But depending on your risk tolerance, I want to make sure that you have the resources available that if you want to take a little bit of risk, you can save, you know, a few seconds here or there, which could make the difference. So, I mean, obviously, like, there's going to be the fact that this is a one and done type deal. So, you're going to have one shot. Well, I think there's 2 rounds, but, you know, for each round, like, it's only going to be the one run. So, anything can happen. So having backup strats and all that stuff is going to be important, but risk tolerance is also going to be a factor as well, because some things we do are going to be RNG.
Up at the line. Goofy up also.
There's a menu thing you can do, by the way, when you're coming back from the wristband that will free up your slot 1. You basically just move your handgun ammo out of the way and discard your knife that has like 100 HP.
Manual mode.
The reason I keep this knife is Ivy's.
That's fair.
Cartridge capacity.
Just in case I get grabbed.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Oh, fuck up. Oh, he's super close. Oh my god, the A is so high right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a little higher than I'm used to.
This might be over. I'm kind of scared of these zombies won't get stunned in one shot. Just increase my DA even more.
Well, what you could do is you could take a hit from the liquor on the way out, which will put you in danger, but you can use the green herb, and then that should lower you down quite a bit. Good news is you're still under 7K right now, which is totally fine. Nice. Good flash.
What is he doing? Okay. You should have. I should have taken the hit. That's what you're saying.
Not there. On the way back.
On the way back.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You
I don't know how to
new messages.
actually trigger the hit instead of the grab.
Should have
I want to say you just throw the flash grenade just a little earlier.
back to my parka.
Yeah,
Like as soon
really?
as you turn the corner, just chuck the flash.
Cooling complete.
Alright, I'll try it. I'll try it.
And then just look back towards the liquors, and I think one of them, there's a chance that he'll catch up, and... Yeah, so, yeah, throw it right there. There you go. Yep, and then head out, and then that one should look back. Look back. There you go. Nice. Good stuff.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hit. Oh my god, it
You're
missed.
good. You're good. Yep. Nice.
Oh my god, I was
See, it works.
DMing it.
There you go.
Let's
Now
go.
your DA is in a much healthier range. Very nice.
That was super scary though. I can't say.
Yeah. I mean, it's not ideal, but yeah. I mean, if you're looking at your DA and you're at like 6,900, like it's an option. It's dicey, but if you look back a little earlier there, you might be able to get a little better spacing on those liquors, but
Your actions
Oh.
have been logged, and you may
I should be able to do it now, but we'll see. My
yeah, you're looking pretty good. I think as long as you're under like 6,700, you should be fine.
in my the practice file, I'm most practice with the DA is like 6,750,
Okay.
and I get that like I would say like 70% of the time I can do it. But I think I have some bad slashes every now and then.
Yeah, we'll definitely take a look at it once we get a chance to look at the fight a little closer here. Just remember that the tail end of the knife slash tends to be stronger than like slashing head on, especially in the like last 20% of his health when he's like standing up and going into phase 3.
Yeah. This is actually perfect ammo count now. If I don't fuck it up.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Make sure you switch your knife over.
Oh, that is very good you said that.
The antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
Yeah, what's up, Sheppy? And Droshka, hope you're doing well, buddy.
Okay.
What up, Raven?
Let's see what I can do.
until target is neutralized.
Oh my God, that was
Nice,
so close.
good
I missed
fight,
the eye.
dude.
That second last slash, I missed the eyes completely, man.
Yeah, no, your angle there was exactly what you needed, man. Like, you just ever so slightly off to the left to get the
Gotta
juice
get back to Sherry.
as he's like roaring there at the end of the fight. That was perfect, man.
Thank you.
That was really good. Don't forget your nade. There you go. All right, now don't get nervous. You're on PB pace, okay?
I have like 20 seconds of time save on G3 because I fucked it in my PB.
All right, chat, let's manifest. Let's manifest it for Shrek, the sub 51.
No.
Sherry. Walk faster.
That's still the stupidest thing, man. Like
I want to rush you, but
having to put that in the wristband.
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
let's get the hell out of here.
I also have some time.
Yo, what up,
save,
Kai?
with
Igor,
the,
welcome in.
To the bottom level train platform.
What is it called? The ivies, because I grabbed the herb there
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Oh,
accidentally on my PB.
you gotta move. You have to
With what?
look. You have to look at the doors. If you don't look at the doors, they don't close. It's super stupid.
Oh shit.
It's so dumb. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
But yeah, you have to look at the doors.
I might be cooked now.
Yeah, maybe. I also like move to where you're standing now as soon as she walks into the room or into the elevator.
For helping me.
Like here?
Yeah, like I'll start on the opposite side of the entrance and then I'll move over once she's like in position and then the doors will close pretty quick.
I did not know that. That was the
Yeah,
thing.
oh, it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, yeah, we might lose a few seconds here.
Oh no.
It's alright, you're gonna get a quick kill, G4, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, Rob, the elevator doesn't move if you're not looking at the door.
Sherry, run!
Need to make a practice save from that.
Of course. Stupid thing.
Imagine if I lose this PB just because of the doors, man.
Sure.
That is some evil shit.
Yeah, that would be pretty messed up.
Damn it, it sucks. Nice work, Sherry. Sherry, you hanging in there? I'm right behind you. Atta girl. Think we're almost out of here.
And look at that time loss, man. That is
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
brutal.
Yeah, that damn door. It's pretty
That
bad.
is brutal, bro.
I need you to stay right here.
Yeah. Hey, it's still PB pace. Could still happen. Could still sub 51 here.
Maybe.
Eight minutes until detonation.
Why can't you just die?
That's not gonna PB. It is over.
Okay, there you go.
Damn, that door, bro.
Not quite a
That is,
PB, but that door was literally the sub 51 for you. Dude, that was a great run though, man. Like honestly, it's just a couple things. Like that was clean, dude. Yeah, you totally had the
Thank
sub
you.
51.
Damn, man.
So I see you're going for the G4 strat where you kind of like stay on the minigun rather than going for the knife slash.
Never learned that. I just heard people say that the minigun strat is easier.
The miniguns, oh yeah, it's way easier. And you pretty consistently get the kill before that charge. It just depends on, again, it's all gonna be risk tolerance at a certain point. I would say the gap for you at like where you're current, let's just say that you got the 10 seconds, right? Let's say that this run was actually a 50-56 because of the door. I think that your biggest potential lies in your risk tolerance. Like you're basically doing like 100% safe strats throughout the entirety of the run. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, especially in like a one and done situation. And I think that like if you were to put out a sub 51 at the tournament, I think that you would probably, like, there's a good chance, I should say, that you would qualify for the finals. So how you assess your risk at that point, like between now and Saturday, you probably are going to have people like Tio, for instance, who are probably going to go for some of the higher risk strats. And so is the goal that we want to win the whole thing, or is it that we want to maybe try to get to the finals and rank somewhere in the top 3 or 5, right? Or I think it'd be 5, or I don't know. I think that's kind of where the question lies in deciding whether or not you want to put the time in to learn some of the faster strats. Because your time is really good. Like, you could roll with this, and there's a good chance that you'll make it to the finals, I think, with this, if you were to perform just like you did here. But I'm not sure that going 100% safe strats is necessarily going to get you a first place situation. So it'll really just depend on like how much risk are you willing to take, and that's a question only you can answer. So,
what is the since the strats I'm doing, I'm just doing because I've been always doing it. What kind of safe strat would you not like take? Like say in a PB run, I'm trying to go for a PB, not grabbing the herb and the pouch.
if you could build your confidence to be able to skip the herb and the pouch, your DA would be consistently lower for G3, which would mean that you're not like going into it like freaking out thinking that your DA is too high. Like, you're not going to have a DA problem anymore with G3 if you can build your confidence in to skip the pouch and the herb. You're also probably going to save somewhere in the ballpark of like 8 seconds, because you're going to not have to open the locker and get the pouch. You're not going to pick up the herb, or even if you pick up the herb and you just take the hit from Mr. X and then just use the herb anyways. Like, let's say you get hit by a liquor or something and you're at 400 HP, and then you take the face hit from Mr. X, get knocked into danger, and then use the herb. You have enough inventory space for that in RPD2 without it being an issue. You would just take the herb that's like at the elevator right before you go down to the parking garage. And again, you'd still save time because you're not taking the pouch, and the hit you're taking from Mr. X anyways is auto scroller time. So, but then we also don't have to take the extra hit from the liquor in the labs. So I think building up your confidence would definitely save you probably like 8 seconds on that alone. And then just like cleaning up your puzzles a little bit. I know you don't have arrow keys, so that, is grain of salt type situation, but I think you probably have 10-ish seconds on your puzzles. And at that point, if you wanted to save even more time, you probably have a few seconds with some of those like lateral interacts where you're kind of going in at an angle and maintaining your momentum without having to like get a walking animation, tightening up your stair skates, a little bit tighter lines. That's probably another few seconds. But probably the biggest time save that you have outside of those things are if you were to try to go for a quick kill G4. If you practice it for like a few hours, you'll probably feel pretty confident doing it. But it's one of those things where like you got to lock in for like a couple hours and just like learn the motions of how to do it.
No.
That's again a personal decision that, you know, you can choose to make, or if you'd rather play it safe. I mean, I think that you could easily, like if you built the confidence around skipping the pouch, you could probably, and then just clean up your puzzles and your lines a little bit, you could probably get like a 50-30. Maybe even a little less than that, maybe even a 50-20. And I think that that is something that could get you first place. But I think if we're still in like the high 50s, I'm not 100% confident that that would be like a winning time. So I think we would really want to build your confidence into that like low 50 territory on a fairly consistent basis. But again, like what you did just now was really good. Like I think you could very well get past the first round with a time like this. So it's up to you. It's however you want to do it. This is your run, and you know, building your confidence is the best thing that I can recommend for you.
The thing is, you know, I'm trying to get as far as in this tourney as well.
Mm-hmm.
But my the reason I entered this tourney, if you actually could believe that, is I want to get like better at the run in general. Because I'm aiming to get a sub 50 like one day.
For sure.
What do you think is the best course of action of? Is it just by doing what you said now? Because
Yeah.
I like when I'm looking at other runs and I'm looking at my runs, I see like I'm doing kind of the same thing, but I don't understand how I'm losing so much time compared to others. Is it just because my movement and whatever is kind of like it's not as clean?
Yeah. I think that, you know, like we talked about at the very beginning of RPD, like how sometimes you tend to go a little wide on a straightaway. It doesn't seem like a lot, but when you've got a straightaway that's like a 10-second run, you might be losing half a second just on that one line because we're a little bit too far to the left or a little bit too far to the right when we round the corner. So like knowing exactly like what the most efficient way is to get from the corner that you just turned to either the end of the hallway before your next quick turn or interacting with an item or unlocking a door, like knowing like what that perfect angle is going to be a really big kind of step in that direction to get you quite a bit of save, I would say. So yeah, I mean, a lot of it's just confidence, man. Like just kind of knowing the angles, knowing, you know, the timing of things, and then obviously like, you know, being able to solve the puzzles quickly. Like I will say you're losing a lot of time not having access to arrow keys. Like it's probably like 10 seconds, I would say. And a lot of that's just like, oh, like we're, you know, you might fumble a little bit getting to the valve handle or whatever. But again, you could, instead of using the mouse, you could use WASD. Like you can like go into that line, do your interact, and then just press D once to get to the handle and do it that way, rather than like potentially overshooting. Now it's not to say that there's not a time and place to use the mouse. Like for instance, I always use the mouse on the very first key in the gas station because for whatever reason, that inventory is like super delayed. And it always seems to happen in those areas where you're like not quite running at full move speed. And so those avenues are really important to use the mouse. But as a general rule of thumb, doing it with the arrow keys, especially when you've got an item in like slot 1, 2, or 5, using the arrow keys or WASD is really fast.
Oh. Do you use arrow keys on every slot or?
Pretty much, yeah. Unless it's in like slot 8 or something, I won't. But if it's in slot 1, 2, 3, or 5, I'll use the arrow keys. Everything else, I'll use the mouse.
Okay. I use like VSD on like first, second, fourth. Oh yeah, fourth and fifth is the only like slots I'm using my keyboard. Everything else I use mouse basically.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I would maybe try practicing a little bit with WASD and see if that helps you a little bit, because you've got access to your SRT, so you can kind of see, you know, where your items are as you're approaching needing to use them. And you know, the more you practice, the more you'll just kind of know where things are. But you can always, you know, kind of glance over at your SRT and see your inventory as well and be like, okay, when I come up to this thing, I need to make sure that I interact, press S to move down for the spade key, and then, you know, mash to open the door. And then the other thing is going to be like your shift boosting. So typically, like once the key stops moving after it comes out of the lock, that's when you want to start your boost, because that's like the frame where you regain control of Claire. So same thing with like bolt cutters. Like once you see the chain and like the bolt cutter stop moving, like it's usually that's like the last frame of the animation. But it definitely takes a little bit of feeling out to get used to. But what you'll do is you'll like hold W during the little animation, and then as soon as you see everything stop, you'll press shift.
I see. Maybe this is just an idea. Could you maybe like go through my some key sections? I don't know, maybe in this run or my PB, and just if you see, or do you know if I did anything weird while I was playing now that you kind of, you know, while thinking was,
No, I mean,
I would have done something different here.
No, I mean, I think like what you put out there was pretty clean. It's just kind of, you know, what we can do. I can show you some of the stuff that I'm explaining, if that helps. So that way you have sort of like a more visual representation of, you know, what we're doing. Yeah. It may be a little difficult because, you know, again, watching on the Discord call or whatever, you won't be able to see my inputs, but, you know, I can try my best to kind of walk you through it.
Yeah.
All right, let me get my game fired up real quick. Oh, I have BioRand installed. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on a sec here. I got to uninstall this shit. Did a rando the other day. All right. All right, let's try again. All right, I am sharing my screen.
Yeah, I can see. I can see.
All right, can you see my screen?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna fire up my SRT real fast too.
I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us
And I'll probably be firing up some save files here just to kind of
Walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards
be able to drive the points home for you here.
I figured she was drunk.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You had to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
All right. All right, so you see how like when Claire runs around, she kind of like dips a little bit.
Yeah.
So when you shift boost, there's kind of that more like fluid action of transitioning from walking to running that doesn't involve her like kind of like lurching forward like that. So that's how you'll be able to sort of tell when you get a proper shift boost, is because instead of getting this like weird lurchy stuff, she'll just like smoothly transition from her walk animation straight into running.
Oh. Okay, that makes
So-
more sense.
So she kind of like bounces right there. I'll see if I can show you like both ways here. So when you get a shift boost, she just kind of smoothly, like almost like gliding. She's like gliding straight into that line. And then if you're not getting the shift boost, then it looks kind of like this. Like you can kind of see her neck sort of like dip a little bit. It's very subtle, but the more you do it, the more you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more noticeable if you're going like straight rather than like curving to the left or the right out of a cutscene.
She kind of lunges
come any
forward when
closer.
you don't hit the shift boost. That's basically what I'm getting at.
Yeah. So I use the mouse for this one here. And pretty much everything else is going to be with the keyboard.
Attention, all citizens. Due
Can't stop. Gotta keep moving.
Oh, so you only shoot one time here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter much. You can either shoot twice or once. I do the other shot at the gate. So one thing right here that I do in order to make sure that I get the right kind of stairskate going up this staircase is when I do this turn right here, I'll go a little more to the left for the very first one, and then I'll angle to the right for these two,
Almost
like
there.
that.
Oh.
Now this is again where risk tolerance is going to play a factor, because optimally you would run kind of like in between the crosswalk line right here and the curb, and then you just cross right past this guy, hug the car, and then do this kind of thing right here. But if you're going to go for the safe option, then you know that's completely up to you if that's what you want to do. But
I don't
you
even
do
know
run
what
the
I'm
risk
doing.
that first guy ends up grabbing you, which is obviously not ideal.
I'm guessing I did a safe strat, am I wrong?
Yeah, I saw you kind of went like towards the left. I'll show you here. I'll show you about what you did.
The police station. Almost there.
So I saw you kind of went like this way. Like you kind of went up onto the curb a little bit here. Which again, there's nothing wrong with that because if he doesn't go this way, you can actually avoid his grab by staying to the left. But then you run the risk that this guy trolls. Which in this case I got lucky. But if you want to play it safe, stay left.
Did you take the more optimal line with the first zombie? The second one is free.
Yeah, he's. I can probably count on one hand in 3,000 attempts the number of times that I've been grab taking the YOLO line from the second zombie.
Okay.
Focus, Claire. Focus. Oh my God.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
One thing I like to do, like coming out of this, I like to tap aim so that way you don't like accidentally go too far forward.
You also aim between the shoes there, like walking on the shoes? Well, it seems like
Yeah.
So nobody knows what caused this?
Damn, that was a fast pickup. That was probably faster than mine.
The knife.
Yeah.
So, do you double input?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the knife and for other select items in this game, you can actually triple input. So what are your two input binds?
In the menus is C and V. C and V.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, you can also use enter. So when you grab that knife, you can also like use your right hand to like double press enter with like your index and your middle finger. So you kind of like you just mash the shit out of it, and then you get a nice quick pickup on that.
Basically, with my interact keys, I kind of brush my thumb over them.
Yeah, I use Q and E for my interacts.
I see a lot of people use that, but the thing is, I feel like I can't really. I mean, you can press Shift and W, but it just makes it easier using my thumb. I don't know. Playing a lot of like FPS games, so it's usually my crouch key.
So like when you do that like little flick towards the left when you turn corners like this, once you finish that flick and she straightens out, then you want to just take like as perfect of a line as you can to wherever it is that you're going. So I'm obviously aiming for like kind of the edge of the window, the bottom of the banister right here. I'm trash at this zombie, so ignore me here. I'm very unpracticed on him. And then for the spade key, you don't want to run too far to the left here, but you can actually clip the spade key and be closer to the door if you aim for like the corner of this desk.
Oh.
So that's an example of those lateral interacts where you actually get a pretty generous window from like approaching an item or a door or whatever from the side rather than trying to approach it head on, and then you skip that walking animation.
What was that?
Claire, it's Marvin.
I don't know if you normally, sorry, go ahead.
What's up?
Do you usually, Eleanor, are following you around, or
All
no?
right, I'm on my way.
I usually, when I like drop down through this thing, I'm pretty sure it's copium, but like shaking the mouse seems to make her kind of chillax. So like right here, I use S on the keyboard, like that.
Yeah, that's the same thing I do.
My telltale signs on this puzzle, like one of the like super easy ways you can do this puzzle without having to worry about going like up and down and stuff, is to remember like some of the symbols that put you like one away, right? So like the fish on the top is 1 to get to the lion. The branch is 1 away from like the snake. Like if you can find ones that if you can find the ones that are like 1 adjacent, those are usually ways that you can get quick solutions there. But what I did for a really long time, and I still do it sometimes, is like if you just like commit to just going one direction and then knowing when you're like 1 away, you can kind of like recognize it and then move on to the next reel. So like, for example, the ram skull here is 1 away from the bird. So like I always use that as a reference so that I'll know like, okay, there's 1 to go, boom, there's a solution. And then there you go. First tutorial mentions if you don't move the mouse at all when falling, Eleanor also starts sleeping. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I used a quick turn here. I don't know if it actually saves much time, but you can actually, like, instead of quick turn, just go diagonal to this this railing here, and it'll trigger the cutscene too.
Hey.
And then this is the menu that I was telling you about earlier. It doesn't save a lot of time, but what I like to do is I like to start by going here and then drag backwards this way and do the swap like that. Now you can technically do it this way as well, but I don't know, like for me specifically, when I started doing it this way, I was getting like noticeably faster menus just doing that. And then flicking the cursor back over here and then doing the discard.
Got zombies everywhere.
I'll load the autosave so you can see it fast. Oh, I forgot that the when you load the autosave, it skips the radio. All right, hold on.
That seems a bit faster. Actually.
So this is another example right here of a lateral interact. So you're not necessarily running like into the chain. You want to run like kind of more towards the blue here, and then you'll see that the interact comes in on this side.
No.
And then as soon as that bolt cutter exits the frame, that's when you can start shift boosting. It's like right after it goes off screen. I'll show you again here. I usually am holding WA during this one.
It doesn't matter what keys, you can press both A and W and you can still shift boost.
Yeah, usually. You can shift boost here as soon as you hear the chair like thud to the ground.
Oh.
I should have reloaded earlier, so my fuse was not in the right spot.
You got a sub 50 with the spark shot round even.
Yeah.
That is like, what, that's like, how many seconds is that? 20 seconds? What time was it?
It's a little closer to 30.
30?
Oh, another tech I forgot to mention. I'm gonna have to go back pretty far here, but you can actually position your cursor ahead of time to land headshots. It takes a little bit of practice. But when you get it, I'll show you what you can do. So, see how like when I'm in this menu, you can see like the mouse scroll wheel?
Yeah.
That's actually like where your reticle is. So you can use that to line up headshots before you actually aim.
I used that in. I only used it one time in the run, and that is with the zombie before G4. That's the only.
Yeah, you can use it on
Yes.
this guy too if you get him like far enough down the hall to where you can kind of see where he's already going to be. It works pretty well for this guy too. There's a few spots where you can do it. You can do it to the guy in the staircase too. Yeah, so you can.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Because even if you have a good time, so you can like line up your shot and everything.
Yep.
That is.
So again, see how I'm like not approaching the detonator directly. I'm off to the left here, and it puts me closer to the door. And I'm still, well, because I paused, it took me out, but I would still be in the running animation instead of bumping into the desk.
Okay. And all of this time save, they can now add up to quite a few seconds.
Oh yeah, I mean throughout the whole course of the run, being able to like get those items without losing your run animation, it adds up to a lot. This one, sometimes you don't actually have to shift boost. Like I didn't shift boost that right there and it still gave me my run animation. I don't know what actually causes that to happen, but it seems like that valve handle thing specifically, just for whatever reason, is like fairly chill with the shift boost. Do you know about the shot strat to avoid the lunges if he gets ahead of you here?
Yeah. So basically, if he jumps in front of you, you shoot him, and then he just another attack.
Ah, that's unfortunate. All right, so right here, you can kind of head off to the side here. Like, look how far that is from the statue, and you can still, and it's super generous. So look at that. Like I'm like all the way over here, and I'm still able to interact with it. So you want to kind of aim for like the square that's like right here, kitty corner to the big one. And when you come into the room, you'll just do one stair skate right here, and then boom.
Nice. Does it work on both left and right side?
Yeah. Oh, hello. I don't know where my autosave is, but shower room's not too far.
That is some terrible RNG, or
I think it's just because I was like taking too long in the room.
The hell is that?
He wandered around.
He's got a bit faster than mine.
Yeah, normally he's... Sometimes you get a zombie here. I like to just go wide around the outside of the area here and just kind of go this way sort of into the corner and then quick turn this way and then quick turn again right here whenever that happens. You can also look back this way, like when you're coming up here, and you can see if Eleanor is over here, whether or not you're going to have to deal with 3 zombies at the bottom of the ladder or not. If she's right there, you're safe.
Interesting.
You're probably better at this explosion than me because I never did this strat back when it was new. There we go. Oh, that's troll.
That's
really
crazy.
troll.
You didn't get iframes. What?
Yeah. Welcome to RE2 Remake. And then again, so like right here, rather than heading like straight into the medallions here, you can go off to the side and kind of aim more like right here, and then you'll still get the interact without having to go like all the way up this way, and it'll put you at a slightly better setup right there. It doesn't seem like a lot, but like you're saving like 0.1 every time you do that, and there's hundreds of interacts that you do this for in the game, and every single time you're saving like 0.1 seconds, so it adds up pretty quickly. Like when you take lines like big straightaways like this, just make sure that you're kind of hugging the optimal line as best as you can. So like if you end up like a half a pace like this way, let's say you end up a little bit wide when you turn that corner, like it's all right for you to kind of like recorrect yourself and take the optimal line that way, just while you're holding W there.
Words ain't gonna cut it with this. This thing's gotta go down.
The shift boost out of this boss fight is like super late, by the way. It's like one of the latest in the game.
It won't move. You got it.
Guessing you don't grab the pouch.
What's your mom
Nope.
like? She wears an umbrella. She's making it.
I might be able to show you some examples though of like
My mom's always
how
at
you can
work.
combat that.
I don't get to see her much. Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon. So, where's your dad?
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 seconds to grab that pouch. Doesn't seem like it, but
He's gone. Wow.
when you're in that like sub 50 territory, you kind of need every second you can get.
Yeah.
It's closed.
It's almost feel like I tried doing some runs earlier without grabbing that pouch,
Asshole gets what's
but I
coming
kind of
to him.
felt naked without it because I can't have like a green herb at me at all times.
Yeah, it's a little dicey, but I think you've got the strats in place to where you'll be all right. There's a lot of different strats that people do for this one, but what I like to do is some people go this way. I like to do it this way, and what I do is I look at the grout in between each tile, and I usually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like halfway to the 6th one.
Oh.
That's not quite far enough. It's a little further than that, but it's probably about there. No, a little further than that. Might be closer to like 3/4, maybe a little more than 3/4. There you go.
Okay.
If you want to play it safe, just do 6 grout lines, and it's like maybe 1/4 of a second difference, if that. And I put that in slot 2. That is unfortunate. Do it again here. Getting in is always the easy part. Honestly, the shot bait strat though is pretty consistent. It's you just get trolled every once in a while.
No. You even turn the camera like away from it and you can still pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to run into it. You can do it laterally just like all the other stuff. The look back strat is pretty reliable here too. All right, so like I was telling you earlier, you can actually do like almost a full quick turn right here. Just like that.
That is a bit faster than mine.
Must be where that guy.
And then
came
I
from.
use D on the keyboard for getting the diamond key here. So this is the green herb that's like the safety heal for later if you really feel like you need it. That's the one that I take.
Okay.
And I will take it because I'm at 400 HP.
So you grab that for the dogs and sewers?
Yep.
Oh, okay. You can still fit that inside the pouch.
Yeah, because by then we don't have the parts or anything anymore. I believe we have one free space, if I recall correctly.
How many bullets do you have now? I can't see it, but
2.
2? Okay.
Yeah. But I have we have some
So you're going
strats to
full
get
go,
back. To get back to a good quantity here in a moment. Can interact with these laterally as well. Great thing about interacting with this one laterally, just like a lot of the other ones, is it puts you just a little closer to this door.
I always go straight towards and not you know, angle or anything. I just go to the missing baddies for at least. Oh, what is this trap?
Jesus, stay back!
Ah, I was a little early on that. Just a smidge early. My bad.
I've never seen that.
It only saves like 0.2 maybe, if that.
It was an aura strat. It's an aura strat.
Jesus, stay back!
Yeah, you gotta like hard flick the mouse whenever you get past his right arm there. But it's been a week since I've done runs, so I'm a little rusty on it now.
Jesus, stay back!
There we go. And I know you were doing a shot up here.
Yeah.
I don't usually do one here. I just do a quick turn without aiming. It seems to work just as well.
TB strat.
I think it might be a cope strat, but I'm not 100% sure.
Cope strat there.
There's a lot of cope strats in this game. He's right here. That's unfortunate. Go back and do it again. Yeah, that's the one risk of like if you happen to get hit by a liquor or whatever in RPD1 and you don't have the pouch, it is the risk that you take.
Yeah.
Jesus, stay back!
That if he throws you here, you get knocked into danger for a hot sec. Because your next green herb isn't until right before the clock tower. And if I were to heal right now, it would put me back into fine. Now what
I really so mean, man.
what you could do is you could do this right here if that happened.
Oh,
That's an option.
I didn't even know there was a herb there.
It's like a halfway decent backup strat. Like if you ended up in danger that you could just do the menu early. But then if he trolls like that, then, you know, it's cool. Like, I mean, shit happens, you know, you just kind of have to be ready for memes, but...
That's this game, man.
Jesus, stay back!
Yeah, this game likes to troll quite a bit. I will say for me,
Well,
this is like one of the hardest parts of the run for me, personally. Like I get wrecked here pretty often.
What I'm thinking about right now is if I get hit in RPD1, maybe I grab the pouch, but if I can stay hitless,
Yeah,
don't grab the pouch maybe.
that could be a good option.
This game is so weird. Now he's nowhere, man. He's nowhere to be seen.
Mm-hmm. Again, situation where like knowing where the jack handle was makes that menu really fast.
No.
And because we skipped the pouch, it makes it pretty easy to put that in slot 5. Oh, that was really slow. You can laterally do the gears by going into this corner. I like to hold W just in case. Not running, just walking, because sometimes it kind of acts a little weird. Like that.
It's pulls you backwards.
Yeah. And then you can do another lateral one this way by heading towards like this corner here. No walk animation.
Huh.
And then laterally here, heading towards like this pipe.
So you made like some points in your head.
Yeah, I like to
go
always
to,
just
like-
kind of have like different points of reference, so that way, like as I'm going through each line, I can feel like pretty confident.
That is something I'm gonna do with my future runs. And experiment a bit.
You can do that with WASD as well. So just kind of a little bit of practice involved, kind of knowing like where you're going to be when you cross over from one side to the other.
No.
Where's that?
In the neighborhood.
And then this second cutscene here, if it's allowed for the tournament, I don't know if it's going to be, but you can skip the first cutscene, and then the second cutscene is where you can snipe the block puzzle.
Stupid kid. If you
It's right after this.
That fucking thing, I could let you go.
Right there. Let's see it right here. So you've got star square here. So that would mean that it's I honestly don't remember the orientation, but you could use the fact that you can see the star square right here to know, if you memorize it, you know, whether you go up or down however many spaces when you cross it over.
No.
I think it's actually already in position, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. That's a really good scissors right there. You take those.
Another problem I have is when you go up those what is it called? That thingy, the closet or whatever you can call it.
Yeah.
I always I can't get the second like climb up thingy. I always just stand there like an idiot. Yeah,
this one right here?
This one. Yeah.
So I don't know if it'll let me hop down here. Let me see. Oh, it does. Okay. So when you pull the shelf, it like if you flick the camera all the way to the left, it'll stop. Like it limits you on how much you can move it to the left while you're pulling the shelf. And when that happens, don't even adjust the camera anymore when you start climbing the first one. And if you just hold A, it'll automatically climb you in that direction.
You mean right? Like going all the way to the right?
You would move your mouse to the left, but yeah, the camera I guess would kind of go to the right. I'll show you one more time.
What is this?
All right, so you come up to the drawer, and when you do this, see how if I move the camera to the right, it like stops.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll slide your mouse to like all the way to the right, and then you'll drag it out, and then as soon as she stops, just hold A.
Oh, so
and
you
she'll
hold
auto
A.
climb both as long as you keep holding A, and then once she starts climbing the second one, hold W and just mash the interact. Like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, man. I always lost like unnecessary time on that.
Oh yeah, I bet. And I'm sure you probably already know with Sherry by now, if you take lines too tight, she just like freaking zigzags all over the place. So you kind of have to arc a little bit more widely when you go through the toys up there. She likes to get stuck on stuff.
Oh no, it's him.
And if you want to learn the disrespect strats,
So fucking sorry.
can show you the different spots to stand. It's chill. Like, you don't have to worry about getting caught or anything like that as long as you move at the right time.
You stupid bitch, that's a dead end.
Alright, so the first one is like... There's the like two like thermos looking things up here. If you stand like directly facing the wall on the opposite side of the room and then just put Sherry's head behind the two thermoses. You won't get seen here.
It's all over now. Doors locked. Where are you? Show.
And then once he like squares up to this wall right here with the flashlight,
So,
then you can
I know you're
shimmy
in
around
here.
this way.
The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
Then as soon as he's done yapping, you can go all the way in the corner here. Just you can just keep tapping W and D. Doesn't really matter.
Oh God.
Little bitch has gotta be here.
As soon as he crosses the flashlight back over, you can leave. He'll like sweep this way, and then he'll sweep back, and as soon as he comes back to the right here, you can go.
God damn it!
Doesn't save time, but it's fun. And then you already know this part. Then we disrespect.
Son of a bitch.
No more. No more. Please.
This is your last fucking chance. Show yourself. Now! Oh, fuck. It burns! Where the fuck is my key? Ah. I see you.
Hurry. Hurry. Hurry.
I'm coming in, Sherry! Get over here, you little bitch.
Okay. Now that that's over.
Good to see you again, Claire.
Just you wait, asshole.
Yeah, so if you look at the inventory here, you do have enough space for that herb.
You do have to use it before picking up the chest pieces.
Yeah, well, we're gonna take the hit for Mr. X, and that's when we'll use it.
Oh, okay, I see. Because your health, you're gonna end up in danger if you take the hit now.
Yeah, so if he punches us here, it'll be in danger. Here you go. But our DA still ends up lower than it would be.
I see.
And we have more health. Not by much, but... I mean, ideally we wouldn't need the herb. We could still take the punch from Mr. X, be in caution, and lower our DA that way, but... Because then we don't have to take the herb, but...
This might be a dumb question, but does when you have lower DA, even if it's the same rank, is the game easier or is it the same?
It's only whenever you switch ranks.
Oh, okay. So really, the DA is really just for lab space. It doesn't really matter anywhere else in the game.
More or less, yeah. Like, you're pretty much always going to be at, like, rank 5 here. I'll show you the shot bait strat for this guy here. So I noticed when you were coming through here, you were going, like, pretty wide. coming up to these gates here. So again, this is another situation where you don't really have to do that. You can just kind of quick turn through the door there. And if you mash the interact button, you can open the door a little faster. As soon as you go around this cop car, oh well, that's a little silly. That's never happened before. All right, hold on. Let's try that again.
You again?
Yeah, if you haven't taken any hits yet, you're at like 700 and some HP. The punch from Mr. X actually keeps you in caution, so you can still do the DA minute with him. And then if you do get clipped by a dog, that would put you in danger, and then you could use the herb there too. But obviously, I used it then because I was already in danger. But yeah, if you were looking good on health, you could definitely still take the green herb and then just use it when you get hit by the dog here, if you get hit by the dog. Otherwise, you'll have to discard.
What if you don't dismantle the green herb and you take a bite from before, like, you opening the part in sewers and then you take the herb, or is that done?
You can do it that way, but it's a little risky. Usually you have enough inventory space by that point to still be able to take that herb, though, if you do take a hit.
Okay.
So you're kind of aiming like right here on the bus.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, he's a troll. Cool. You know, why can't I just show people strats and then they work? You know, that's fun.
You again?
Thought my setup there was fine, but I must have done something wrong. I'll have to look at it again. It's really not a necessary strat, though, if I'm being honest. Like, if you're really, really worried about health, you can do it as like a Hail Mary, but I didn't even know about that strat until like 2 weeks ago.
Looks like the only way forward.
I even heard about the like a strat where you shake the camera before going inside the orphanage. You let that bus dog not hit you. Like, you can't aim at you, but I don't know. That's probably just a coping strat too.
That sounds like cope.
But I do it though, so I don't know. It's probably coping.
Nope, that's not gonna work. I missed.
Because you actually have to eat the rest.
One thing you can do too is you can kind of like hook around the bus here. So instead of like trying to go this way right away, if you just kind of hug the bus, cross past like this line on the crosswalk, and then go.
That's gotta be the orphanage.
That's a pretty consistent way of getting through. I'm not gonna say it's 100%, but it works a lot. I would say the majority of the time.
Definitely keep that in mind.
I have the pendant.
There's also the strat where like after you get past this table here, you can
Like the
Mash.
camera, I'm not doing that, but
Yeah. It doesn't save much, but it's a little something.
Sherry?
I did that camera thingy, that
Sherry? I'll be
I
right
lost a
there.
PB to that.
Oh,
Like
really?
I lost like 2 or 3 seconds. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Go,
Because
go,
I
go.
don't know, I probably aimed my camera wrong or something.
It's behind you.
That's
Don't
wild.
stop.
So I don't do that anymore.
That's fair. That's fair.
Go, go, go! Sherry? Can you hear me? Keep going. Now I'm gonna smell like shit. Literally. Cable car. Where?
This guy still trolls me from time to time. That's good.
Hold on, Sherry. I'll be right there.
There is a little bit of tech you can do here as well to, like, it's not really shift boosting per se, but if you go at an angle here while you're holding sprint and you get the walk animation, you can actually still do the equivalent of a shift boost.
Oh.
As long as you're like already in the walk animation when it lets you go. You just kind of have to go at an angle. I don't know if I'm going to have quite the right angle here for the shot skip strat here, but if you kind of hug this wall when you go down and then cross over, you can bait the grab off of the first guy. Nope, didn't get it. Let me try it again. No, we're not randomized right now, Fast Zombie. I might have not timed crossing over quite right. You can do this with the bridge that's right after G1 as well. A little run boost
That seems...
situation.
There's a lot of things of this game, I don't know.
It's a
Still have to
lot of little
learn.
stuff, yeah. It adds up though.
Yeah.
That's the idea right there, but unfortunately he trolled me. But as you can see, if you do take the hit, you do get a slot 1 herb right there.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost you any time to get. So, because you're already
Yeah, but
basically on top of it. You could also use it as a DA minute, because it's only 3 seconds that you lose taking a backbite.
no.
Plus the 1 second for the herb, or 1.5 or whatever. And then you can also do, if you go into an angle on this sluice or whatever here, you can hit the interact for the T-handle, like in the corner here. Yeah, what's up, Doodler? Sorry, I'm coaching right now. I'm not paying too much attention to the chat. I'm sorry. Five shots is a little tight. I like to have 6 here, but All right, so this is what I was telling you about earlier with the shot bait. You can do it like right here.
Oh.
And then same thing here, you can run into this corner. Well, I'm a little far to the right there, but yeah, you can kind of go. It's not quite into the actual sluice, but it's like right at the corner of the brick there without having to run like directly into the handle.
Wouldn't that shot make the zombies move towards you? Or am I missing something?
I don't know exactly what it is, but for some reason shooting there just causes them to wander a little differently.
This place is creepy. Oh, Jesus. They're everywhere.
So this is the strat that I like to do in here, where you walk up to this pile of meat here, you shoot this side, run through here, then shoot this guy. Slightly faster than running around, but obviously timing those two shots is something to consider, and actually landing them.
If you miss that second shot, it's just over, because then you don't have time to...
Yeah, basically.
Can't lie, the inventory is looking way nicer without the extra pouch. But,
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. Like, there's still a little bit of room. It's tight, but like there's enough heals throughout the run. The only spot that's really, really bad, in my opinion, is like when you're going to get the jack handle. That stretch right there is, in my opinion, the absolute worst part. But if you can get through that, it's usually not a big deal. So like we didn't get the babies right here, but you can kind of do that like aim tap and kind of juke setup, and you'll either get the babies or that grab, and either way you can get past them there.
So you aim at him.
Yeah.
Then he would either spit babies or grab the grab attack.
And if I had 3 shots, I would totally do the shot strat here, but I don't. So we'll do the way that you were doing it. And fun fact, you can actually, I'll do this again so you can see, you can actually, like, instead of running and then trying to worry about timing it, you can actually just walk that, and the timing is like perfect when you drop down. See if I can show you here. So once he starts right here, you'll climb up on this side of the zombie, and then if you walk it, the timing is always perfect.
Damn. That is good.
Now my shot bait probably didn't do anything for me here since I reloaded the save. But you could always do that too, and that's pretty chill. He's almost always hugging this side, so as long as you're prepared to go this way, you're usually fine.
Okay.
You can shift boost every single one of these, by the way.
That is crazy.
You just gotta be careful and make sure you still get close enough for the interacts, but yeah.
All right, Sherry. On my way.
That was my bed. Whoa. Chief, what is that? I think I threw the grenade too close to me. There we go.
Shit! Should have known you wouldn't die.
So I'm at 60% right now on his health. And I hit that button right on time there. That's perfect. I'm gonna be really tight here on this though. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't. What I wanted to do was go over to the handgun ammo and bait him there, but I got stuck.
Yeah.
But that's the idea. You essentially want to hit that button as soon as you can. And now this is gonna really suck because he's in a super awkward spot when he comes down through the save file, but there's kind of a way to time it to sort of simulate the normal setup here. Yeah, something like this, sure.
Have I got a surprise for you?
Perfect, just like that. And then ideally you can actually loot that stuff before the crane shows up.
Uh-oh.
Otherwise you'll lose a little time, but
I'm so sorry.
that just comes with practice.
This is taking forever.
I would definitely make a save file like right before the grenade throw at the very beginning, so that way you can kind of get used to it. But I mean, you can kind of do the thing that I did where you like wait until he's about to take the first step before you hit the button. And then usually you'll still get the same sort of like intro timing, but
It said her lab's not far.
yeah, you always want to try to hit the button like
That cable car.
frame 1 when it becomes available, so that way you get the earliest possible crane.
Interesting.
Hold on, Sherry. You're gonna be fine. Almost there, Sherry. We're almost there.
Well, yes, I didn't actually learn the knife strat. In
Oh, good.
probably like a week
Cable
ago,
car.
I started learning the strat.
Okay.
You know, I was using spark shot like the entire tourney, like or
Okay.
the
Overcheck
qualification. I mean,
everything. There's no turning back.
Yeah,
Rally
the spark
along,
shot is
realize.
This
definitely
track is bound for Nest.
well,
Do not
inventory is a
exit
lot
until the
tighter
final
with the spark
destination.
shot because it takes up the 2 spots, but it does
Yeah, and I
make-
realized everyone else was using the knife strat, so I was kind of in a disadvantage if I don't
I'm
learn
getting
it,
you
you know?
treatment.
Right.
Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
Actually, I was actually debating if I was going to use the spark shot route, but I think I'm just gonna be a bit slower than everybody else if I'm using that strat.
Until the doors are closed.
Yeah. I think you were fine with your knife setup though. Like your G3 was really clean.
Stand clear until the doors. Welcome
I would definitely say like practice your boss fights a lot going into the tournament. Feel like super confident about them.
No.
Yeah, so what I do here, it's on the way back, but there's a menu here that I do because I don't usually save a knife for the ivies.
Okay.
And I don't do the shot bait right here.
Our menu is designed for your nutritional needs using our latest biological research. Please enjoy our tasty selection of healthy foods.
Since we're below rank 7 DA, because we don't take the spark shot, he will stagger in one shot every time as long as you hit him in the head.
Okay.
So the shot bait strat
What
is
is your DA right now?
6,500.
Your presence is urgently requested by
Oh,
Chief
oh yeah,
Conrad
because
in
you
the
took a
East
bite
area.
in the sewers.
Yeah, I took the extra hit, yeah. Just a touch slower. But we can definitely burn a couple shots from the pistol here too and lower it even further.
What's usually your DA in labs?
Usually between like 64 and 66, I feel like.
Okay. So mine was pretty high then, huh?
A little bit. I think you were at like 67. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
But you also didn't get hit either, so that's
I only took the Mr. X punch.
yeah. And then the liquor hit after that.
Oh yeah, the liquor hit too, yeah. That's true.
I always do that too. I did the same thing you did.
Damn, that's fast. You're using the arrow keys?
WASD.
Oh,
And the
really?
mouse. Oops. And I use the mouse to click, or to like hit the buttons on the keypad.
You can do that?
Yep. Yeah, so I hit the keys, or I navigate to the keys with WASD, and I use the mouse to confirm.
That's probably gonna make this puzzle a little bit easier then.
What I was gonna say, normally you do this after you shoot the zombie in the kitchen, or the armored guy. You just go boom, boom, just like that.
Ooh.
And then slot 1 is free, so that this just goes straight into slot 1.
That was a crazy menu.
And then you can use the mouse here too.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of
That makes
solution
these
to
puzzles a
match
lot
cartridge
easier if I can
capacity.
use the mouse.
I don't actually look at the button glowing, by the way, to determine when to be able to hit the button. I look at when the cylinder stops moving, and it gives you it just a couple frames earlier.
Huh, interesting.
We look up there, zombie, to avoid getting licked by the liquor. feel like you had a pretty good setup for lab lickers there. The only reason
Dr. Lee, you had 5
you took the hit there was
messages.
because of the intentional setup here. I don't remember if I saw you do it this way, but you can hit the interact for this in the corner
Should have packed my.
right here.
Yeah. I think I do that. I think that's the only one that I actually do that though. But that was I found it out accidentally. Because I was just mashing my buttons and it worked.
Gotcha.
I mashed my buttons like 10 seconds before the actual thingy.
Yeah, I was late. That's alright. Totally fine. Oh, what is this? Absolutely not. Goodbye. That was troll. But this is what I mean, though. Like, this is the type of shit that could happen during the tourney.
Yeah.
And, you know, you just got to be ready for that stuff.
So much for the weed infestation.
I feel like all these strats are just copied, bro.
I was
like the
not-
community has made.
I was not taking my chance with the knife on that other guy.
No,
Your
I see that.
actions have been logged. And you may be subject to
I mean, usually that manip works for me.
It does usually for me, too.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I think just where they were was just not ideal.
E-turbo too, that's... So in this scenario, do you just use 4 bullets on G4 to save the last bullet for the zombie?
Well, I don't do a great job of like actually spacing out and like counting how many shots I need to have.
Yeah.
Admittedly, for this part specifically, but I need, I think, only 2 shots technically for G3.
Gotta find that antiviral agent.
Does it matter? I'm guessing the DA has something to matter if you... how many bullets you need to use, or...
Yeah, how like early you rank up to rank 7 does affect your damage quite a bit in this fight.
Okay.
I am at 6,443 DA, by the way.
Thank God. The antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
Class A breach detected. Anti-target.
Oh, I guess I do need 4, sorry. Well, he trolled. I forgot the 2 backshots.
Class A breach detected. Anti-target is neutralized.
Damage is a little low here. I was at 2%. That's unfortunate. I had a bad slash when I changed directions there, like going in front of him. That's honestly like the most crucial part of the fight, in my opinion.
Class A
Turn around.
breach detected.
I'll show you.
Until target is neutralized.
Right here. You got to make sure when you flip around this way that you like flip around really fast, because if you get a slash where you're like not already turned around, it does like half damage, and it's like actually gross how much time it costs in that final phase transition. This is good here. That was really nice.
Damn.
Yeah, you just want to
So
make
your
sure.
end slashes are way better than mine.
Target has been
Which ones?
neutralized. Ending
Your end slashes seems way better than my end slashes.
Yeah, it's all about the angle. You want to make sure that it's like the tail end of your knife hitting him rather than like what's right in front of you. So I kind of aim like just to the left of the eyes on his chest.
Okay. The end of the knife deals more damage.
It's just that there's like more keyframes there on the tail end. So like if you hit him straight up, you'll do like 2%, but if you hit him with the tail end, it's like 3 or 4%. And obviously over the course of like 10 or 20 slashes, that adds up to be a lot of damage. Or however many slashes you get during that transition. Alright, we're gonna make sure we look at the door this time.
Yeah, show me how it's done.
This is world record strats for getting down the elevator.
I actually gotta pay. Need to pay attention now.
Yeah, so I'll come in here. And then as soon as she's like in the elevator, I'll move over this way.
I believe I lost 10 seconds to that, man.
Yeah, it's actual nonsense.
Lost the sub. Sub 51 or 50. Oh, no, 51.
Sub 51, man. You had it. Robbed by the elevator.
Claire? Yeah? Thank you for being so nice to me.
Palm showed you this too yesterday, yeah.
I'm really glad
Yeah, we were just doing like a practice run, and Shrek had a sub 51 but lost it because the elevator didn't close. Lost like
I can
10
hear you
seconds.
panicking, man. Like, look at the door, look at the door.
It was pretty bad.
Oh, in my heart, that was a sub 51. In my heart.
I actually stopped. Damn it. I got stuck on that corner.
10 minutes until detonation.
Sherry, run!
I'm really bad at this ladder, trying to face the other way. I'm fine with the one in the orphanage. This one's kind of weird.
I feel like that ladder is weird too, also.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked. Hold on.
Just remember that if you do end up avoiding the knife, if you end up going for that strat, you only got to break 2 of them here.
Damn it, you're
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I got it! girl. Think we're almost out of here. Worth a try.
Until detonation.
All right, and here's the super toxic strat.
Why can't you just die?
Nah, that was bad. So you can kill it right there if you're lucky.
I'm actually surprised you didn't though.
There he goes.
It's usually like really good.
What's that?
I'm surprised you actually didn't kill it there because it seems like you hit most of the eyes there.
I had a bad slash, unfortunately, when he was getting up. Like those last 3 slashes were just not clean, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, you obviously know the drill from here. You just minigun him to the end. But yeah, basically the only difference with it here is just that instead of like staying on the minigun, you switch to the knife and you hit him during like the recovery, and then you switch back to the minigun very, very briefly. But it is like 90% the same fight. But it can save you a lot of time if you master the timing. And timing is like everything, especially in the first half of the fight. Because you need to pop enough eyes right here so that he doesn't do the slash. And then when you come up here, you need to get a super juicy knife slash. Pop a few more eyes right here, but you're only going for like maybe a second worth of firing. And then you want to get a slash right there. But unfortunately, as you can see, I did not pop enough eyes there. You want that, you want his whole chest to be like completely empty whenever he lands.
I see.
So that's why the timing is like really, really important. It's a lot of feeling it out. I probably minigunned him for a little too long there after he landed.
Why can't you just die?
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, if he does that slash,
That can happen.
Yeah.
With this last strat.
8 minutes until.
Yep, this is like definitely not a great scenario. Now, the best thing to do is to try to move a little further away from him, so that way he doesn't have as much of a likelihood of doing that, but it's still not like a perfect science. Like the key thing is that you really got to pop a lot of eyes, like right here.
That was good.
There we go. Nice. That should be good. Nice. I missed the eyes there, unfortunately. He should be like a couple away from popping here. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, I have like one bad slash in my fight. That's literally all it is. Like, you got to get that when he first lands and then his eyes start regenerating, you got to get like both sets that spawn before you turn back around. But he gets up, like the timing is really precise because of how quickly he gets up there.
8 minutes until.
That fight has to be perfect.
Yeah, but the thing is, like worst case scenario, if you practice it enough, you can still do it in the same time that the minigun strat. Like if you just use the minigun in the start here, you can still do it in the same amount of time in like that RNG scenario. Ah, that was so bad.
I kinda did a U-turn there.
That was awful. I was way too late. Oops. Even I still struggle with this fight. Oh, dude, okay. My mouse is just being weird. But yeah, even I still struggle with this because I just learned how to like do it with the right timing, I don't know, maybe a week or two ago. And I'm still not like completely locked into the muscle memory because I was doing it wrong for a really long time. It's just so easy to get trolled out of the eyes during his like initial roar right here. Yep. I believe that guide. Sorry, go ahead.
So if he starts attacking like that, he just over.
You can kind of recover if you time some hits, but like at the end of the combo, he goes immediately into climbing the wall. So you have to be ready for that part. At that time, I got quite a few eyes, so hopefully we're okay here. That slash wasn't good enough there, right at the end. But yeah, that's the idea. I believe the guide that Frit did has this explanation in that video if you want to go watch it and get like a little bit more thorough of a look at it. But it's all about timing. It's all about timing. Like you got to time the eye pops right here at the start. You got to time the knife slash when he actually drops down. You have to time like only trying to minigun him a little bit right after that. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Oh, never mind. I threw the grenade too early. I actually broke the knife, that's funny. But yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah. Definitely look into it, just to maybe they practice it.
GG. Any questions?
I mean, there's a lot to process. Like the entirety of the run, but I don't know. I got like, I feel like what I learned today is I have to take like what it's gonna be the smarter angles on the interact and just to try to be more I don't know, take better lines generally.
Yeah, I compiled a list for you. I can send it to you through Discord so you kind of have like a little bit of a, you know, here's the things I need to work on for the next couple days.
Yeah.
I can sort of compile that for you and send it to you with some detail.
That would be sweet.
Just typing up a little bit of a description for each of these real fast.
Smart.
All right, I sent you a little bit of a compiled bit of feedback there for you.
Let's see. Oh, damn, you type fast, bro.
Well, I kind of already had some of it typed up. I just cleaned it up a little bit for you.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little easier to digest, you know. But yeah, no, you did good today, man. I mean, it would have been sweet to see you PB.
No, that would have been the perfect.
Yeah, it would have been super sweet to see you PB. But yeah, feel free to practice that stuff, and I'll be around tomorrow and Friday as well if you want to do another kind of run like we did today, and I can kind of watch and give you some more pointers and all that good stuff. But I mean, it seems like you know the route. Seems like you've got a pretty good handle on stuff, and like you know a lot of the safe strats that you can fall back on if you're not feeling confident. But yeah, I definitely think that building up your confidence in general is going to be a really, really big step for you in getting out of the 51 territory and closer to like sub 50 territory.
Yeah, I think so. I think I just need to practice or like take better lines and like generally everywhere in the game, like puzzles and whatever, you know, like you kind of showed me.
Yeah, you know where you're going, so yeah, just every time you turn a corner, just like keep that confidence going and just go into every line knowing that you know exactly where it is that you're headed, and just try to get there in as few steps as you can. So all right, man, any other questions for me today?
This is just an idea. if you be up for it though.
Sorry,
just to give me some. Huh?
I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
So I have an idea.
An idea, okay.
Idea, yes. Literally just tell me if you think it's a good idea or a bad idea.
Okay.
Just to give me some, you know, motivation to actually, you know, to get like these, you know, better, you know. Do you want to do a race on Friday?
Yeah, we can do a race Friday. I'd be down.
Like a tourney settings?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be super down.
Damn. Yeah, that would be fun, man.
Yeah, I'll race you Friday. Yeah, and I'll be around tomorrow. So if you want to sync up again tomorrow after you had a chance to practice, we can definitely circle back again and do the same thing that we did today.
I'm down, bro. 100%.
All right. Sweet, man. Well, if there's nothing else, then I will turn you loose, and we will sync back up later this week.
Yeah, thank you again for the. Today was fun.
Yeah, I had fun too. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, buddy.
All right, enjoy it.
All right,
Peace,
later.
Man.
All right, chats. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What to do today, chats? What to do? That Race Friday sounds really fun. I don't know if I want to do too much else today, chats. I'm kind of chilling. I'm like in vacation mode already. Like I'm super checked out, chat. We're leaving Saturday. Woo, excuse me.
I should have raided you years ago, Chris.
Hey, thanks for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep going too much longer. I'm so tired today. We slept on the couch last night because we're painting our bedroom right now, getting ready to set up some new furniture in there. I slept like crap last night. And I got to build our new bed frame tonight. Feel bad that I haven't been able to stream as long recently, but yeah, I'm like, I've been super checked out this week. But yeah, you did good today, man. I'm proud of you. I'm excited to see how you do at the tournament. I'll be on the road, but I'm gonna try to pop in throughout the day and see how it goes. I actually want to look a little bit more at the rules and stuff too, because I haven't actually seen too much on the format outside of obviously like the coaching this week. You're gonna win for me? Yo, I hope you do. I hope you do. It'd be sick. Hope you'll have a wonderful vacation. Where am I heading? We are heading down to Florida. We are going to Disney World for like 9 days. So I'll be gone Saturday, and I will be back to streaming probably like Monday. The following Monday. So yeah, we're gonna be gone a hot minute. So be gone from streaming for like 10 days. But yeah, it's a much needed trip. It's a much needed trip. I haven't taken like an actual vacation in a couple of years. I've taken time off, but like time off for me hasn't really been time off. It's been like during the month of June, like all my time off in June and like the first half of July was literally just getting ready for our wedding and doing stuff around the house. But like I haven't taken an actual vacation since 2022, I think it was 2022. It was a while ago. So yuppers. Hard worker. Yeah, we just had a lot going on, and like with my medical stuff too, it's been a lot. And like sometimes I'm like taking time off and it's like I'm not feeling good, and it's not like actually R&R time off. I haven't had R&R time off in a while, so it's definitely long overdue. But I am fully expecting that when we come back in August, we'll have a few weeks of like just like chill streams. Like I don't know what we're gonna do, but probably like chill streams for a few weeks until the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 comes out. And I'm thinking that maybe we'll do like a Metal Gear marathon. That's like kind of what's rolling around in the dome ski right now. Like maybe we'll do a Metal Gear marathon like leading up to it, and then we'll do Master Collection Volume 2. I think that could be really fun. Obviously, I love the Metal Gear Solid games, so it could be a good opportunity. Otherwise, if we don't end up doing the marathon, then we'll probably just do like MGS4 in Master Collection Volume 2, because I've been wanting to do like an actual playthrough of MGS4 for so long. And I feel like even though I owned it on PS3, like it just wasn't a good time to get into it. But I feel like since we like ran MGS Delta and like we kind of grew a little bit with it, I think it would be good. Am I gonna play Metal Gear 1 and 2? I don't know. That's the thing, is like I really feel like I would like to, but I don't know. Those games just didn't age well, man. They did not age well. I'd love to see remakes of those games. I feel like the remaking those games would be so sick. But yeah, I might help out my wife today. Gosh, I'm still getting used to saying it. I'm still getting used to saying my wife. I might wrap up and help out my wife with doing some stuff around the house, because we got to get the house picked up and we got to start packing. And I feel like I'm gonna be editing pretty wildly on Thursday. So if I don't get stuff done around the house today and tomorrow, I probably won't. But tomorrow, if Shrek is around, we'll probably help him out a little bit more with the coaching. But I kind of feel like I'm done. I feel like I've done what I'm gonna do with like doing my own runs of the game. So I think we're probably gonna be chilling tomorrow, and then we'll do races Friday. But I don't, like, outside of like coaching Shrek, like I don't really feel like I want to get into anything like crazy over the next few days while we're getting into vacation mode, because we still gotta like finish building the new stuff and furniture and stuff in our bedroom, and then we gotta pack. So I don't want to stress too much about it, but I'm gonna try to at least do 3 or 4 hours tomorrow and 3 or 4 hours on Friday while we get into it. Hey, thank you, Kerboland, thank you. But I'm gonna be editing Thursday, hopefully a batch of CVX remake, not CVX remake, funny. No, a batch of CVX Speedrunners shorts dropping Friday and all through next week while I'm gone. That's the goal. I'm hoping to do like a dozen of them on Thursday. Fingers crossed. I really hope so. But we'll have to see. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to raid somebody before we go. Let's see who's around. I will raid. There's a bunch of people running right now. Let's see. There's a race simulator happening. We're gonna raid owner. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll do some runs. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Shrek's around. We'll try to prioritize helping out Shrek, and then maybe we'll do some runs tomorrow. We'll see. Depending on what we have time for. So, all right. Thank you, everybody. You guys have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Deuces.